Hello friends, welcome to Sri Agarwal Academy. I Ratan Agarwal welcome you to today's session. Today what are we going to study? We are going to study why linear equations are used. What are the applications of linear equations? So these linear equations I would show by writing some linear equations. Linear equations in one or two variables. Linear equations in one or two variables are used to solve lot of word problems. Like for example, what can be the problem they can give us? Let us start with taking very simple examples. Suppose they say the cost of 12 bananas is 30 rupees. What is the cost of 5 bananas? So, cost of 12 bananas is 30 rupees. What is the cost of 5 bananas? Now, if they had asked 6 bananas, we could have done half of 30, that is 15 rupees. But how to find the cost of 5 bananas? This involves forming a linear equation and solving it. Let us take another example. They say thrice the speed of a car is 48 kilometers per hour. Find the speed of car. Again, in this case, we have to assume the speed of car as x kilometers per hour. So, we will say let the speed of car be x kilometers per hour, therefore 3x is equal to 48, whatever it is. So, we are getting here a linear equation in one variable. Let us take another example. If I say the cost of 4 books and 3 pens is 320 rupees, whereas the cost of 2 books and 2 pens is 180 rupees. Find the cost of 1 book and 1 pen. So, these are various examples. Now, in this there are two variables. One is the cost of book, one is the cost of pen. So, we have to first make the equations. Here, if we say let one book cost x rupees and let 1 pen cost y rupees. So, what is the first condition? 4 books and 3 pens cost us 320 rupees and the cost of 2 books and 2 pens costs 180 rupees. Now, these are the two equations which we got. This is called as formulating the problem. Once the equation is formulated, now how to solve this? There are different methods, either by substitution or by equating the coefficient or by cross multiplication method. We can solve it. Here, if I want to formulate the problem, let me formulate here the cost of 12 bananas. Let the cost of 1 banana be x rupees. So, cost of 12 bananas is 30 rupees. Now, in this equation, there is only one variable. So, I will write therefore x is equal to 30 upon 5. 6 upon 12. I am very sorry, upon 12. So, 12 2s are 24 and 12 5s are 60. So, the cost of 1 banana is 2.5 rupees. Therefore, the cost of 5 bananas will be 5 into this much, means 12.5 rupees. This is how we solve. If you talk about the speed of a car, it is so simple. Thrice the speed of car is 48 kilometers per hour. Therefore, x is equal to 48 upon 3, which is 16 kilometers per hour. Therefore, the speed of car is 16 kilometers per hour. Now, here if you have understood how to solve an equation. What are the steps in solving the equation? The steps in solving the equation are: separate the variable terms and constant terms. Separate the variable terms and constant terms. What is the second term? Transfer all constant terms on right hand side. Transfer all of them on the right hand side. And now make the coefficient of the variable equal to 1. Then we will get the value of the variable. Then we get the value of the variable. This is how we solve a linear equation. I will give you one example. For example, first example I am giving you, 4x plus 12 is equal to 0. Now this is a very simple example we are taking. Here this is the variable term and this is the constant term. This is the coefficient of x. So as we told you, separate the variable terms and the constant term. They are already separated. Transfer all constant terms on the right hand side. I will say therefore 4x is equal to, this goes on the other side and becomes minus 12. Remember, when we are solving linear equations, there will be transfer of terms, and in transfer the rules are addition on the other side becomes subtraction, subtraction when goes on the other side becomes addition, multiplication becomes division, division becomes multiplication. So they get interchanged into each other, and you should always follow some rules properly. So here I would say, therefore, now here transfer all constant terms we have done. Make the coefficient of variable equal to 1. Here the coefficient of x is 4, we want it 1. So it means the 4 has to go on the other side. 4 is multiplicand, it will become division. So 4 becomes 1 upon 4, 4 1s are 4, 4 3s are 4, 12. Therefore, the value of x is minus 3. This was a very simple example. Let me take another example. Suppose 5x plus 6 is equal to x plus 2. Now here again, if you see, separate the variable terms and the constant terms. Now on the LHS also there is variable, on the RHS also there is variable, on the LHS also there is constant term, on the RHS also there is constant term. We will separate the variable terms and the constant terms. So I will say, okay sir, this is called making like terms together, bringing like terms together. Birds of the same feather flock together. So I will say 5x, this will come here, it was plus x becomes minus x, and this 6 goes on the other side, so 2 minus 6. Now 4x minus x means minus 1x will be 4x, and this is equal to minus 4. 2 minus 6 is minus 4. Therefore, now we got, now transfer all constants on RHS, done. Make the coefficient of variable equal to 1. So now x is equal to, this 4 is the coefficient, it has to go on the other side, it is multiplied, it will become divided by, and therefore we get x is equal to minus 1. Sometimes in equations there are fractions. So how to do that? Let us see here another example. X plus 3 upon 4, x upon 2 plus 3 upon 4 is equal to 7 upon 4. Now if we want to solve this, again we will have to follow the same step. First of all, if you see, these are the two constant terms, we have to make them 1. Transfer all the constant terms on the right hand side. So I will say therefore x upon 2 is equal to 7 upon 4, this becomes minus now, minus 3 upon 4. Therefore x upon 2 is equal to, LCM of these two terms is 4, numerator will be 7 minus 3, 7 minus 3 is 4, 4 upon 4, so x upon 2 is equal to 1. Now the coefficient of x has to be made 1. Now 2 is in the denominator, it will go and become in the numerator. So division becomes multiplication, x is equal to 1 into 2 is equal to 2, Finally, x is equal to 2. This is the solution. I hope you are understanding how equations are to be solved. Well, for these type of equations, as I told you, there are 3 methods to solve linear equations into variables. First method is substitution method. Second method is equating the coefficient methods, or it is called simultaneous equation method. And the third method is called cross multiplication method, or it is also called as Cramer's rule. We will learn these methods in the next videos. So I am uploading all this on my YouTube channel called Sri Agarwal Academy. I am also available on Facebook and Instagram. Do follow me so that you get the latest updates. Make maths your best friends. Join with us. Thank you very much.